Hi, it's Lavinia Masters here, and I'm coming to you today on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Although it's cold and raining here in Texas, I have an idea that I want to put forward, and I would love to see come into fruition while I'm still working and able to do things for survivors and victims abroad. It mainly focuses on empowering victims after sexual trauma or domestic violence. And as the whole world knows, I am a survivor of sexual assault. I was a victim of the Rape Kits Backlog, but fortunately, the Dallas Police Department was able to help me bring closure and so much more to my life after solving my crime after 20 something odd years. But anyway, my idea is an app. I'm not technical, I'm not suave in these areas, but I have an idea, and I figure if I put my idea out there, someone would catch the fire and be willing to help empower other victims as well. I call my application that I would love to see go into effect called SIR. SIR stands for a Survivor Incident Reporting. And within the realms of SIR, I basically got the major idea, or the majority of my thinking, from the whole idea of the DNA and having your cold cases resolved in the processes that it goes through. And with that being said, I'm running an application that can be on our iPads, on our cell phones, on our laptops as survivors, that we can have our information, basically not too much information, but enough information kept at our fingertips. And to me, that's important because it empowers me as a survivor, and it gives me back to me a sense of control of my life, because you feel like you've lost so much control when you were being victimized or traumatized by your perpetrator. So to me, this gives me back control. Case in point, the whole idea of SIR, or the Survivor Incident Reporting, I would love for it to have a sense where we communicate back and forth with not only law enforcement agencies, but our crisis centers. So in this application, I want to be able to hold not only our emergency information, basically maybe a plan of action in case of emergency. I also want to be able to have within this application where, like with the status of my cold case, how it was going, where maybe the police department can notify me within my app of what's going on, if they have a hit, if they found my case. Also, if I can continue to be notified the status of my perpetrator. He should be registered as a sex offender. If he's registered as a sex offender, where is he now? Has he moved? Is he being released from prison? Is he coming up for parole? Just incident reporting. For victims of domestic violence, I think it can also be a vital tool for them. They can keep up with their abusive perpetrators, be notified of their status. I would also like for it to be a communication portal where maybe even the victims can put incidences, things that happen that maybe we don't want to report to the police right now if we're in domestic violence, but it's in their status. Or we communicate with the crisis centers. We're needing help. We need to be moved. We need to be relocated. Or the crisis center can forward information to us where we can go for safety, our next point of contact for safety if we have no family members or loved ones, where our nearest shelter is, things of that nature. I have a plethora of ideas that I would love to go into this application, and unfortunately I know that this is going to have a cost to it. I did like a trial application I put out online, and it was a step-by-step application, and I have no idea, honestly, how that will work, but these are the ideas I want in it. So I'm putting my video out because I would pray that someone would see it, catch the fire, get excited, help us give a tool to our survivors where they can have a point of reporting their incidents, and police can have access to it. The crisis centers can have access to it. They can have access to it, and it's right there at their fingertips. So if it sounds like something you think would be a great idea, you would love to chat with me, we can tweak it, we can work it. If you would like to be on board with me helping get this idea in effect, if you would like to support it financially, I'm putting this out here for you because I would greatly appreciate your support. Again, this is Lavinia Masters. I'm signing off with the Save Ministry. You can reach me at laviniamasters@gmail.com. That's LAV like victory, IN like Nancy, IA Masters @gmail.com. And my website is laviniamasters.org. My number to reach me at, I may not answer it all the time, but it's 972-804-5366. Feel free to leave me a message, and I promise I will get back with you. Thank you so much for listening to me. Thank you so much for catching the fire. Be blessed, and I am so looking forward to Sir with Love. Sir is Survivor Incident Reporting. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.